Now, my parents have been in this country for 51 years, okay? Now, my mom, though, still likes to tease my dad about the fact that he's from the farm in Sicily, and my mom's from the city. Look, I've been to both towns, all right? The only difference between the two towns is in my dad's town, they put the family goat inside the house. My mother's town's on a freaking leash right outside the house. I mean, that's about the difference.
Hi everyone, I am Roro Antonuccio.
Ciao tutti, I am Tony Carini.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Anthony Sousa.
Benvenuti, I'm Rosalisa.
And we are Il Talento.
Welcome back, everyone. We are so happy to have you guys here again for episode 2. I mean, the response we got from our first episode was so overwhelmingly positive. So many shares, so many comments, so many likes. It was so great. And if you didn't watch the first episode, it's okay. You're still a good person. You can just go watch it after this episode. It's right there on the Facebook page, all right? Go check it out. So, Roro, what'd your family and friends think of the last episode?
They loved it, of course. Listen, we had the beautiful Rosalisa singing, the awesome magic, you being funny. Come on. They did get on me a little bit. They were like, why are you telling secrets? I did say, you know what? I'm part of the Italian witness program. Guys, we've seen a lot, right? And now we're going to tell it.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing is safe around us anymore. That's it.
Yeah, I got some calls. It was great. They wanted us to keep going. And I told them, every couple of weeks, you'll see us back.
I guess as long as we're still in quarantine, that is.
Yeah,
Then we're
exactly.
taking this on the road. We're going on the road with the show.
Yes.
Well, I had an overwhelming response on Monday at work, and let's just say certain people wanted to add me as a friend to get to know me a little better.
Nice.
I mean, I feel a little protective of our Rosalisa. I'm like, why are you guys using this as a dating app, okay? It's a freaking show, all right? Go swipe right somewhere else, all right? Annabolo, go swipe. All right, enough about Rosalisa dating whoever the hell's watching the show, okay?
How about we actually start the show?
That's,
Yes.
they're going to like her even more after this. Go ahead.
Absolutely, because Rosalisa is up first, guys. And you know what? Just even for a more treat, she's coming in the middle and at the end. So check this out. But let's all welcome and give a round of applause for Rosalisa. Yeah.
So I'm gonna jazz it up for you a little bit tonight. Let's see, how many of you know this one? Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever. When you hold me tight, fever. In the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever. When you hold me tight, fever. In the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. This is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Now give us fever. When we kiss in fever with thy flaming youth, fever. I'm a fire, fever, yeah, I burn faster. Captain Smith and Pocahontas have a very night affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare, he gives me fever. With his kisses, fever, when he holds me tight, fever. And his missus, so Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever. Be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever. When you kiss them, fever, if you live and learn. Fever, until you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. 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 Thank you.
Good job.
That's awesome.
Good, Rosalisa.
Rosalisa, that was, what's that?
Is he okay?
I think Tony's a little sick. You gave him a fever.
You give me the fever. Fever. I had to go get my mapina to wipe my
Mapina.
forehead down because I got shot during that song. Madonna. Very nice, Rosalisa. I love him, my mapina.
Don't you love mapina? It's a great word. How they use the Italian parents, how they take English words and just chop them up and use whatever they want. So one of my favorite words my parents say, carro, which is a car. Just put a vowel at the end. I guess it becomes Italian, right? Or Sicilian for that right now.
Well, I always say it's Italian, English, and our third language, right? I mean,
Right.
Hey, my parents always used to say, Batterumo. We had a place in Italy. It was a holy place. My cousin said to her grandfather, no, I got to go al Batterumo. He heard, right? Petruto. I'm going, Jesus, she's coming to the holy place in Italy. Like,
That's great.
I gotta pee. No.
That's great.
Oh my God! What about when they ask for a napquince? How about that one? Do you know?
Right.
My nonna's asking for a napkin, and she's like, "Give me un napquince."
So I'm in the car. I'm a kid, and my great aunt is in the car with us, and she was from Sicily too, and she spoke very good English, but she had to throw in the Italian word every once in a while, the made-up one. So there's trucks flying by on the highway, and she goes, "Dell'esto truccazzo" over here. I'm like, what? What did you just say? That is amazing, because I still, in my 40s, call it truccazzo when I'm on Route 80. You know what I'm saying? It's true. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
So what do you
Whatever you
think,
wanna
guys? Should we
say.
get to the next act? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should, right? All right.
Definitely.
Who's up?
I think I'm up, right?
Yeah, I think so.
A little
Yeah.
magic.
All right.
All right,
Let
here
me
we go.
intro you. Do you have a long, crazy intro again that you want me to read?
No. Let me check. Hold on. Oh yeah, here it goes.
Oh
Here you go.
gosh.
Word for word, though. Okay. Don't miss
Yeah,
anything
right.
else. I'll come and find you. 2 moves, I'll make you disappear.
Are you serious about this? You're crazy, right?
No. Let's go. Word for word.
Next up, we have Anthony the Magish. He's ready to blow your mind with his next trick. And he'll be back again later.
Woohoo!
What's up, guys? Hope all is well. Thank you for coming back and watching us. Hope you enjoyed the last show. Magic is just so hard to videotape in front of a. It's better in front of a live audience because the angles sometimes are off. They're zooming in and out. So for tonight, I have my son Marco helping me out. Say hello to Marco.
Hi.
And I apologize last time if you didn't see the table. We're going to try to fix that this time. We're going to do a trick here with a Scotch glass and 4 coins. And I like using these coins because they're arguably the nicest American coin ever made. They're from the 30s and 40s. They're all silver, and they're called the Walking Liberty. So Marco, if you zoom in here, do you guys see that? Is that good, Marco?
Yeah.
Perfect. Look at the detail on that coin. It's absolutely beautiful. And on the back, there's an eagle. So it's a little story is when they made this coin, they loved it so much that years later, when they produced the quarter, they decided to put the eagle on the back of the quarter, and the idea came from this coin here. But that's enough history. Now a little bit of magic. Marco, get ready to zoom in a few minutes. 4 coins, 2 hands. Watch my hands. They never leave my arms. I promise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. Marco, can you zoom in? Do you see that? Perfect. And a shot place. I'm going to take 4 coins. You can move down, Marco. Very slowly. 4 coins. 1 will travel through the table. 1, 2. That's 1 coin travels through the table. In this hand, that's right. 1, 2, 3 coins. Now, you guys remember the name of the coin? That's right, Walking Liberty. You guys want to see her walk? Here we go. Come on, you can do it. Guys, the jokes don't get better than this. You're going to have to ask Karini and Roro for that. 1, 2, 3 coins. And the one right here. Take that glass, put it underneath the table. We'll do it one more time. 1, 2, just like 2 coins and 2 coins here. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, he put the glass underneath the table. He could have done some sort of trickery, but I'm gonna do it right up front this time, so you can actually see it travel. 2 coins. Now watch this coin travel from here to here. 1, 2, 3. I didn't say it was gonna be magic. All I said is watch it travel. Now I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm no butter knife. You're gonna pause it, rewind it, see how I did it. I know how it works. But just for tonight, you'll see it travel right in front of your eyes. Don't blink. From here to here. 1, 2. Oh, now he's good. That leaves 1. These 3 coins here, and that's 1, 2, 3, and the one in my hand is. Take these last 3 coins, put it in the glass, and the last coin here is go right here, and underneath this time, solid through solid. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Right now, coming up, very funny lady. This woman, if you follow her on Instagram, she the skits that she does with her daughter, her mom, really, really funny. Give it up for our friend Roro Antonuccio. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Aunt. Hi, everyone, and ciao a tutti. I am Roro Antonuccio. Magic is awesome. Who doesn't like magic? And who doesn't like music? Rosalisa was awesome, too. I love magical musical moments. That's what I call it, on a specific memory growing up in an Italian household with American music, too. Let's talk about this magical musical moment. Check it out. So picture this. It's 1984. I said 84, not 94, 2004, 84. And America's music was popping. You got Michael Jackson, Cyndi Lauper, Whitney Houston, Prince. Do I need to keep going? And you got a 9-year-old in an Italian household with parents from a montagna, Calabria. Yeah. And now the collision of the two worlds. Let's take a look. This is what we were dancing to. Take a listen. Italian culture. The waltz. I knew how to do the waltz at 9 years old. So let's talk about two worlds colliding. Two cultures colliding in one household. Yes. Well, think about it. The kids are hopping and bopping and having a good time. Bopping in 1984? Maybe that's 54. But okay, they're still dancing. And then you got me dancing the waltz in the morning, at tarantella at nighttime. Well, when the two worlds collided, it went something like this. Guess what song I was singing? It almost made my mom's head pop open. And she realized maybe it was a mistake to come to America. No, not a mistake to come to America, but how was she going to handle this craziness? Remember this song? Beautiful lyrics. I didn't sing that part. You know what part I sang? To my mom. 9 years old. Yeah. Get ready. Go ahead, sing along. My mother? No good. Clean. Okay. What did you say, Rosanna? You like a what? What? Say that again? Oh, no. I'll kill you. Oh, my God, Jesus Cristo. Oh, my God. We coming to America for this bullshit? No way. Go call your father. Well, welcome to America. So the American culture and the Italian culture in the first generation house collided. And what did that mean? Can you imagine my father's face? Take a look. Imagine my dad's face every time I did something that was new to him. They came from the mountains, guys. They came from hard work. They knew what sacrifice was. And then you had me singing like a virgin on the carpet floor. It's great. But what was going to happen and me going out with my friends, they didn't understand. So you know what? This was a whole new game for them. And they had weapons. I call them the weapons of mass destruction of your attitude, of your rebellion. But they did it out of love. But let's check out these weapons. So let's talk about discipline. Okay, well, now we have the weapons of mass destruction. of attitude and rebellion. Remember. Now, what do we have here? We have the spoon. Yes, this would always come. This was the threatening one. Okay? Then we have the belt. Akuria. Do you know how many times I've seen my father stand up and like Zorro, he'd come. Okay? I'm not even kidding. He was quick. And then this was always fun. The slipper. Yeah. This would go flying against my head if I ever needed to be reached from a far distance. Very far. Bing! Across the head. So imagine, Italian parents, they don't want to disrespect. So what do they want? They want, hello, obedience. Yeah, a 14-year-old in America going back and forth to Italian parents and this and that. I wasn't doing that. I tried to lie. And I was surprised. Guess what? When I got home that night, I found my dad standing in the driveway like Michael Myers. It was scary. He had a white shirt on, his white little head. And you know what he had in his hand? He had this. One shoe on and one shoe off. Ready to throw. Okay? And then when I ran into the house and ran around the table screaming and going like, how did you know? He was ready. And you know what? He was right. Italian parents are right. They all wanted just to love. And you know what? And sacrifice. I learned now. I appreciate it now. They really love me. So there you have it. Bringing the music into both worlds and the discipline that came along with it. Oh, it was the beginning of great times. But I wouldn't change it for the world. Growing up and being Italian and in America is the best.
Hey guys,
Awesome.
how about that double
Great
set?
job,
Huh? First
Roro.
Anthony with that first trick, and then Roro. I mean, come on. All right,
Bro,
that was awesome.
That
Nice.
was
So let's keep this Italian train moving. All
It
right.
was really good.
Yeah. Coming up for her second song of the night, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Rosalisa. Woo!
This next song is a love song by Arisa called Meraviglioso Amore Mio. Bene, sei entrato nel cuore, però c'è novità. Mi chiedi il permesso, io non so che dire. Premetto che prima alla parola amore tremavo. Ora che vivo la storia più libera del mondo, ti sento nell'aria il bene più profondo. A volte ho paura che crollino tutto quanto. Non è razionale, non lo più spiegare. Tremano le gambe mentre ride il cuore. Chiudi la finestra che c'è troppo sole, anche quando piove. Anche quando piove. Meraviglioso amore mio, meraviglioso come un quadro che ha dipinto Dio, con dentro il nostro nome. Meraviglioso amore mio, bisogna averne cura, stringiti forte su di me, così non ho paura mai, così non ho paura mai. Bene, facciamo progetti per questa nostra vita, che ha tanti difetti e a volte va in salita, ma in due la fatica diventa circostanza. Non è razionale, non l'ho più spiegare. Tremano le gambe mentre grida il cuore. Chiudi la finestra che c'è troppo sole, anche quando piove, anche quando piove. Meraviglioso amore mio, meraviglioso come così non ho paura mai, così non ho paura mai. Meraviglioso amore mio, meraviglioso come un quadro che ha dipinto a Dio, con dentro un nostro nome. Meraviglioso amore mio, bisogna averne cura, stringiti forte su di me, così non ho paura mai, così non ho paura mai, così non ho paura mai. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. And next, we're gonna have our magician, Anthony Souza. I know he gave me his little intro paper with everything that he's done, but you know what? Let's just be non-formal tonight and relax. So next up, we have Anthony Souza, the magician who is gonna knock your socks off. Enjoy.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near.
All right.
That was
Nice,
great.
Nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, I mean, you performed magic on me, Anthony. That I mean, I don't want to talk about it anymore on the camera though. But I was moved. The kind of magic you brought out of me.
I don't see the mapina though, or the thermometer. Oh, there it goes. Good.
It was somewhere else. I'm sorry.
Now, I think tomorrow's a big day for the two of you boys. Happy name day, buon onomastico.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Saint Anthony,
Yes.
isn't it? Oh,
It is.
wonderful.
Look at that. Yeah, little Saint Anthony. You carry that in your pocket, Tom? What's going on?
Yes, I do. He helps me find so many things.
Oh.
Actually, tomorrow's my mom's birthday, and her name is Antonina. So,
Nice. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
I know she's
Hey, Mom.
watching, so.
Let's not leave us women out. Come on, we got Antonuccio. That's part of Anthony too.
yes.
Yeah, and my middle name's Antonella, so it works out for
Oh,
us.
didn't know.
Welcome to the club.
More.
Hold on,
So
what?
happy name day.
Anthony-
Rosalisa
Anthony approved.
Antonella.
Yeah.
Saint Anthony approved. I
Rosalie.
asked him. We're good. Okay.
Rosalisa
Saint Anthony
Antonella.
Yes.
Wow, nice Irish name. That's
Can
great.
you imagine having to do that on a Scantron? How many freaking bubbles this poor girl had to fill out in school? Do those state tests? Jeez. Oh, I'm sorry,
So,
Saint Anthony. I didn't mean to swear.
We wish everyone a happy name day that's named Anthony, Antonino, Antonella, Antonina.
Thank you.
All of you, happy name day.
Yes.
All right, and so let's hear from the Anthonys themselves. First, we're gonna have Tony Carini doing his comedy act, and then we're gonna bring Anthony back for another trick.
Woo-hoo!
Awesome.
Anthony!
Well, benvenuto to the all Anthony segment of the show. All right. I'm up, and then Anthony the Magician's coming up right after me. So let me clear the air for the folks who didn't watch the last episode or haven't seen me perform live. It is not Ash Wednesday. All right. It's just a mole. It's just a mole. Relax. Everybody relax. Let's think about it for a second, though. Okay. What kind of dedicated Catholic am I that I would do DIY ashes? Seriously? Do-it-yourself ashes? I mean, come on. I think I would have gotten a pass if it was really Ash Wednesday, all right? I mean, what do you think I did? Go grab the palms from this past Palm Sunday that are underneath my mattress? Yeah, you all do that, right? Or the crosses that my dad made? No. Those I keep, all right? Please, just a mole. And being Italian-American, I know where the mole comes from. No, it's true. This is science. Science, all right? Italian-Americans, we believe that the mole is passed on to the child when the mother is pregnant, craves a food, and doesn't eat that food. Better yet, the mole will take the shape of the food that she was craving. So that's why they tell women in Italy not to touch their face when they're craving a food, because that's how it's going to get transferred to the baby. It's true. Look it up under Italian Biology Bullshit 101. All right? So I'm in school one day. My friend Angela, she looks at my mole and she goes, oh, what was your mother craving when she was pregnant? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? She's like, yeah, my mother was craving a strawberry, and she's got, and so she touched her ass, and now I've got a shape of a strawberry on my ass. One, prove it, and two, what are you talking about? All right? So I go home that day, and I go to my mom, I go, Ma, do you know how I got this mole? Do you know this story? And I've been waiting to tell you for so long. I sit down, honey. I got to tell you the truth, okay? What, did you have an affair? What's going on? No. What, are you crazy? No, let me tell you how you got your mole. Okay, serious? So I was pregnant with you. I was at the supermarket, and I was shopping for me and for Dad. And I go, let me get this some meat. So I go in the meat department, I look around, and I go, oh, I think I really want a pork chop. When's the last time when we had a pork chop? What? You were craving a pork chop and you touched your forehead? You didn't touch your ass like Angela's mom? What the hell? What? So I learned a couple of things that day, guys. One, now I know why I smell bacon every time I get a sunburn. And Maron, I smell delicious, all right? And two, I'm just really glad my mom wasn't craving a sausage that day. I mean, seriously, you know? So I was raised in a very Italian-American home. I didn't even know I was in America until I started going to school. I knew something was definitely up because everybody there apparently spoke English. We only spoke Italian at home, right? And things were definitely weird when I started going to lunch. My first day at lunch, I see all my American classmates opening up their little brown bags or their little lunchbox, right? And they got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on white bread. I had never seen white bread until I started going to school, okay? And then they've got a little thermos, right, with maybe a little milk and a Twinkie. I don't know what that Twinkie was, but it looked amazing. I opened up my lunch. I'm excited, right? I open it up, and inside, there's a fresh lasagna that my mother made for me that morning, all right? A thermos of espresso and a cannoli. So I go home that day, and I go, Mom, listen, do you think I can have a sandwich for lunch tomorrow? You know, because I want to make some friends. I want to fit in with the rest of the kids. Oh, baby, sure, whatever you want. I'll make it the sandwich for you. No problem. Also, the teacher said, make the espresso decaf from now on. Ma donna say, ma non sanno un cazzo di niente. Ma, just make it the decaf. Okay. So I go to school the next day. And, oh, my God. So I'm like, this is exciting. I'm finally going to fit in. So I open up the bag. Yeah, inside is a loaf of fresh bread that my mother made that morning, all right? A chunk of provolone, a chunk of mortadella, a knife, and a little note that says, Anthony, don't hurt yourself with the knife. You make a nice and fresh sandwich like Mama taught you. Also, tell the teacher to decaf it now. Decaf espresso, Madonna. So I go home that day and I go, Ma, we were so close. We were so close. You had the bread thing. But do you think we can get some American bread so I can have a sandwich like my friends? So after she stopped crying, we went to the supermarket and we bought some American bread. So now I'm ready for the next day, right? I'm excited. I open up my bag. I look inside. Oh, it's the shape of American bread. This is great. This is awesome. So then I started unwrapping my sandwich. She couldn't dedicate herself to the true American experience for her child. No. What she put on the sandwich? Nutella. Guys, this is 1980 something. Nobody knew what Nutella was unless you were Italian, all right? And back then, you could only find Nutella at an Italian-American deli. Today, on the Quick Check, right? You go into the Quick Check, there's a freaking Nutella right there. Any gas station right next to the beef jerky. I am against the Americanization of Nutella. Meanwhile, though, back in the day, there I am, eating a shit sandwich in front of all my friends. Yeah, I didn't have any friends until high school when I could buy my own lunch. Yeah, not easy, huh? And now my parents live with my wife and I. All right. We don't have any kids of our own, so they're living with us, and it's great. I love having my mom and dad around, especially during all this. But I've learned my mother's phrases now even more over the last couple of years. What she really means when she says certain things. Okay. Like she wants to cook dinner for us every night. Look, my wife and I, we like to have dinner by ourselves from time to time, and we lived on our own for over 10 years before we moved in together. And I'm like, with my parents, I'm like, Ma, listen, it's okay. We don't need dinner tonight. Oh, you don't want me to cook a dinner? Okay, facete come volete. Now, guys, what she said is do whatever you want. But what she's really saying is vaffanculo. That's what she's saying. All right? I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on in the ways that she could say vaffanculo. But the favorite one is facete come volete, or really simple in English. You guys want to have dinner? No, Ma, we're good. We're good tonight. Okay. Oh my God. I mean, that's like a slap across the face. But the worst one is when she says nothing. Ma, hey guys, you want a dinner? No, Ma, we're good tonight. Silence. Vaffanculo. That's what it means. Think about it. I'm sure you guys have had this happen in your house too. Yeah. And like I said, they live here now, and so we'll have dinner on our own. But sometimes we want to do takeout. Now look, this next part of the story, I got to be careful. They live here. They're going to hear me. So I got to be careful how loud I am right now, because I don't need her coming. Will you guys tell me, send me a message if you see her sneaking up behind me? All right. So we sometimes like to get takeout. Yeah. Food that we don't actually cook, it happens. And especially during the quarantine, we're tired of cooking every freaking time. But we got it all down to a science. Anytime we've got takeout, right? One, we make sure it's delivered to the house, all right? I'll get back to that in a second. And two, I like to put a pan on the stovetop with just some fresh garlic in there going, and just send that scent down where my mom is. That way she thinks we're cooking something. Oh, you're cooking something nice. Yeah, Mom, we'll be down after dinner. Don't worry about it. Right? Meanwhile, I'm having McDonald's, all right? It's really nice. I mean, I wish Yankee Candle would create a scented candle from garlic, garlic scent. You know how much easier it would be for us Italian-American kids if the parents are coming over, you want them to think they were cooking all day, just light a candle for about a half hour. You're good to go. You're good to go. And like I said, we get the food delivered, because if we go pick it up and then my mother gets in the car with me, I mean, 3 weeks have gone by and she'll be getting in the car going, Ma, but did you order a pizza? Did you go pick up a pizza? Broccoli, mushroom, and a side of mozzarella sticks? Was it like 3 weeks ago, huh? You buttered a pizza into the house? You're not asking me if I'm making the pizza for you? I am 40-something years old, guys, and I have to keep the windows down the entire time to air out the car. Yeah. One night, we made the mistake of not closing the door, and Mom comes up here and we're eating Chinese food. She walks in and goes, Ma, chi state mangiando? Oh my God, Ma, it's Chinese food. You want some? Did you just asking me if I wanted Chinese food? Ma siete pazze, right? You know what? Facete come volete, all right? Thanks, everybody. And I hope you had fun with that. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce the other Anthony in Il Talento, the one that everybody seems to like better, including my mom, because, he doesn't talk about her like the way I do. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Salsa.
Hi guys, thanks again. I got one more for you. We're gonna keep it very light. I like doing this when I actually did the kids' parties here. Last time I went to the eye doctor, the eye chart looked a little bit different. Instead of letters, there were spots. I remember the letters going this way, and that way, but there were spots. The doctor said, Anthony, close your left eye. Close my left eye. He said, how many spots do you see? I said, 1. He said, that's pretty good. Now close your right eye. How many spots do you see? I said, 1. He said, okay. How many spots do you see now? I said, 4. I said, close your right eye. How many do you see? 4. Said, that's pretty good, but you're going to need glasses. I said, why is that, Doc? Because on this side, you thought you only saw 1 spot, but there's actually 2. And on this side, you thought that there was 4, but there's actually 5. I said, impossible, Doc. I saw 1 and 4. No, he said, no, you see 2 and 5. I said, I know I see 1 and 4. He said, no, you see 2 and 5. So wait, I figured it out. It's very simple. He would hide one like this and show me 1 when he really had 2. Then as he would flip it over quickly, he would hide this one here and show me 4 when he really had 5. I guess he wanted to make some business and give me some glasses. I said, you know what? I know what to do. I'll do a little bit of magic on him. I said, Doc, let me ask you a question. How many spots on this side? He said, there's 2. I made that card. I know there's 2. I said, you're wrong, because there's actually 3. And I said, one more time, how many spots on this side? He said, there's 5. I made that card. I know for a fact there's 5. I said, you're wrong, because it's actually 6. 6 on this side and 3 on this side, and I gave him back the card. He said, wow, how did you manage to make 3 spots out of 2? I said, that's the easy part. The hard part was making 8 spots out of 5. So next time you go to the eye doctor, make sure the eye chart looks nothing like this, or you're gonna need glasses just like me. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night, and come back and see us again. Ciao.
Nice work, Ant.
Ciao.
Thank
Good
you, guys. Thank you.
Guys.
Thanks.
Great job, everyone. And you know what? From our hearts to you all out there watching, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. We also want to say a special thank you to the Federation of Italian American Organization of Brooklyn. We really, really are so grateful for you, and we thank you. And then also, you know what, guys? We are sharing our family stories with all of you. We're a huge family in the end. So we just want to say that we love you all.
And if you get a chance, if you really liked what you saw tonight, please share it. Tell your friends and family if you had a laugh, they'll have a laugh too, okay? And just take care of each other, and we'll see you guys soon.
And we're so happy to be part of your day just for a little bit of time, coming into your homes and making you laugh and forget about your troubles. And we love doing that. It's what we're here for.
Thanks a lot, guys, for coming back. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Right now, we're going to end the show with the talented Rosalisa. But she told me she chose a song by, which is pretty interesting, Celentano. The name of the song is Azzurro. And she told me that, and I didn't know this, but in Italy at 6 p.m. during this whole quarantine and coronavirus, they would play this song for everyone that was quarantined. So give it up and put your hands together for our friend Rosalisa.
See you guys soon.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Ciao.
As Anthony mentioned, I'm going to close us out tonight with the song from Adriano Celentano, Azzurro. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're really happy to be doing this for you. We really enjoy it, and we'll see you very soon.
Troppo azzurro e lungo per me, mi accorgo di non avere più risorse senza di te, e allora io quasi quasi prendo il treno e vengo da te, ma il treno di desideri, dei miei pensieri al contrario va. Lungo per me, mi accorgo di non avere più risorse senza di te, e allora io quasi quasi prendo il treno e vengo da te, ma il treno dei desideri, dei miei pensieri al contrario va. we'll see you soon. Keep an eye on our social media pages so you know when we'll be out next. Good night.
Papà l'americano